like the October Prophets. We are the October babies. My birthday is October 16th.
My birthday is October 11th.
My birthday is October 30th.
Bye!
Hi, my name is Anna-Lani, and these are called Tri-LED lights. And Maya here will be showing us some fun stuff about them.
Okay, so first, we'll be trying to make a duo servo go back and forth. And so what I did is I used the when green tapped flag here, and I put it in repeat forever, duo servo port 1 to 180, and then I wait 1 second, the duo servo in port, and then I turn it back in 0, and then I wait 1 second, and then it looks like that, and then it turns back and forth. And then now I'll be showing how to make a go blinking on and off. So you still use the when tapped repeat forever dual light in port 2 because it's in port 2, and then we do it at 100 light, and then we wait 1 second, and then we do it, and then we turn it off, and then wait 1 second and repeat it forever, and then it looks like this.
It's blinking on.
And it'll blink on and off. Then you can, if you want, you can make the duo servo, the duo vibration go off, and it's just a vibration motor, and it will vibrate. And
So I will be talking about the parts of the hummingbird controller. So these are the LEDs. This is the tri-LED. And so this is the green port that it goes into. And so, yeah. And then this is the servo motor. And it is connected to this port, servo port. So this is the sensor motor. And so it senses whenever, so like it senses the motion of it. And then, so this is the vibration motor. And so, yeah, it vibrates.
Bye!
bye.
Hi, my name is Imai, this is Titus, and this is Daniel. And there are 3 types of paper automatas. One is 1 post and 1 cam. Another is 2 posts and 2 cams. And then the 3rd one is no cams and no kind of an axle that goes up and down side to side. And I'm going to be talking about the relationship between force and distance. The relationship between force and distance is, say you have a hill. If it's a tall and steep hill, you use more force to get up. But if it's a long flat hill, you use less force to get up. That's why there's a relationship between force and distance.
On the bottom of the paper automata, there is 1 axle, 1 or 2 cams. The crank helps the axle go around. Do you know that 3D pens can decorate your paper automata?
Hi, my name is Titus, and I'm going to be talking about the top of the paper automata. On the top of the paper automata, a cam pushes a plate, and when the cam pushes the plate, the plate goes up, and when the plate goes up, the post goes up too. And when the post goes down, then it's caused by friction. I mean, gravity.
Bye.
Bye.
Am I wondering, when you have a problem and you know the fact, it will help you with the same fact in higher depth gates and higher place values. For example, 6 plus 4 or will help you solve 60 plus 40 and 56 plus 4. On the blog, we learned how to make number stories with this data.
In math, some number models can help with another, like 3 plus 3 equals 6. That could help with 13 plus 13 equals what? Even if you get that one correct, you can even try and do it harder, like 103 plus 100c equals what? It could be harder. You can be harder and harder, and if you want, you can go higher and higher. In everyday math, we learned all sorts of things to subtract, like number grids, number lines, stack and subtract.
Hi, I will be talking about the guide to mountain shows. So in a mountain show's brain, they think about food, violence, kittens, and they always think it's Tuesdays.
There are two different mountain trolls, the forest troll and the mountain troll. Hi, I'm going to be talking about Docs. Docs is an app that we use for writing, like rewriting Harry Potter chapters and writing SMART goals and assignments. You can change the letters bold, slightly angled, underlined, crossed out, and make them different colors.
Also, in book talks, you first need to introduce yourself and the book. Then you need to say what happened in the middle, the beginning, middle, and end. After that, you need to say you need to answer who, what, where, why, how, and when. Then you need to also answer the characters, the settings, and the plot. Then you read a page of the book.
Hi, I will be talking about book clubs. So what you do in book clubs is you and a group of students read a book together. The time this happens is at independent read.
In the beginning of Harry Potter chapter 10, Harry gets his first Nimbus 2000. Then he goes on his first Quidditch match. Then he goes to the girls' bathroom to be a mountain troll.
In class, we are using dialogue to develop character and plot. Our class is at chapter 13, Nicholas Flamel. The last chapter, Harry got a package from some random person, and it was his father's invisibility cloak. One night, Harry snuck out with his invisibility cloak. I'm not going to give you any more information, so I recommend you reading Harry Potter. When you look into the mirror of the rise, you see yourself, you see your greatest wish if it came true.
I'm Morelli, and I will be talking about punctuating dialogue. In order to punctuate dialogue, you have to add a question mark, exclamation mark, or a period after the person says something if you're going to write something. Like, if you're writing a book and you decided to say this, "Can you dance?" Bella asked, you would add a question mark at the end of "Can you dance?" And now I will be transitioning to Harry Potter. And There's a lot of punctuating dialogue, so I will read a sentence with dialogue and without dialogue. So a sentence without dialogue is 36. And then a sentence with dialogue is get up now.
Hello, my name is Bella Rose and I will be talking about dialogue tags. A dialogue tag is when after the dialogue, someone says, who is saying the dialogue? For example, can you play with me? Asked John. If it's a question, you would put asked. If it's citing, you could put yelled or shouted. And if they're just saying it, you could put said. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, my name is Gracie and I will be talking about the brain and two parts of it. I will be talking about the amygdala and the cerebrum. The amygdala controls your emotions, like if you're happy, sad, mad, serious, furious, or tired, or any of those kinds of emotions. And the cerebrum controls and helps your thinking, problem solving, and stores your memory. And if you didn't have your cerebrum, you couldn't draw or play games because your thinking and problem solving helps with both of those things.
Hi, my name's Malati, and I'll be talking about the brainstem and the cerebellum. The brainstem connects the brain to the spinal cord. It also controls things like breathing, blinking, heart rate, and muscles. The cerebellum also helps you control your muscles. If you didn't have the cerebellum, you couldn't talk to your friends or family. You couldn't even dance or high five. All of the things like that is controlled by the cerebellum.
Hi, my name is Khalili and I'm going to be talking about the hippocampus and the prefrontal cortex. The hippocampus helps you navigate. So if I get lost and I don't know where I am, then you can follow that, whatever it's telling you to do, so you can turn left or turn right. Now I'm going to talk about the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex helps you make decisions. So if I make a good decision, that's using your prefrontal cortex. And if I make a bad decision, that's also using your prefrontal cortex.
My brain is like my muscle.